Hello, it's me, the worst documenter ever. I just realized going back and looking at my videos that I haven't done one since 3 months after my surgery. So I am now 2 years after my surgery, and it's been an amazing ride. And as I've always said, whether this is for myself or someone gets some benefit from it, I definitely wanted to document where I'm at now. So again, it's been 2 years. I feel absolutely amazing. I have lost between 100 and 110 pounds from my heaviest. And so I've never really focused on the number or shared my weight on here, and I'm not going to do that now. But, excuse me, I just feel so much better. I've continued to check in with my doctor, have my lab work done, all that good stuff, and I have absolutely zero health issues. Everything is within normal range as far as my blood sugar, blood pressure has come down. I no longer need the CPAP machine. And so as far as just an overall health aspect, I feel really, really good. Physically, I look better. I went from a size basically 4X, like 26, 28, and I'm in a 14, 16 now. So, some would say that's still plus size, but for me, I like being this size, and, I don't think I'm built, genetically to be smaller, but having said that, I think that there is room for me to even eat better and exercise more. So constantly looking for ways to improve that. But I'm a 14, 16 right now, and still curvy, like the way my clothes fit. So yeah, I've been really happy overall. I haven't had any side effects or issues from the surgery. The only thing that I would say if I had to complain is this started immediately when I woke up from surgery, is the burping. And people in my life, my boyfriend, my kids, everyone knows I burp a lot. And so, I'll kind of keep it in or whatever. But that's just been, I don't take anything. I don't take any antacid or anything, and it doesn't hurt. I just, especially after I eat or drink something, I will need to burp quite a bit. And I think part of that is I still eat too fast. But as far as my intake, I still try to track. I haven't been the best about doing it every day, but using the app and stuff to make sure I'm getting my protein and everything in. But I will just say I always have room for improvement, but I eat so much better now. Never touched a soda again since before surgery. I need to do better about drinking water and things like that. But as far as portion control, the surgery still, controls that for me. I don't know. I guess I would say I could have about 8 ounces at a time is my limit. I still don't drink at the same time I eat. And so yeah, I feel like worked really well for me and never looked back. So hopefully if any of you out there are wondering or considering, it was an absolute best decision of my life. And it sounds cliche. You hear people say, I wish I would have just done it sooner. Absolutely. I'll say one thing that's different for me is that I still kind of am getting used to my new body. And so when I say that, I'll look at my hands and seeing, or my wrist or stuff like that, my ankles or my feet, and it's just does not look like, what I remember as my body. And it's kind of fun, seeing a different side of yourself. So all good things. And as far as what's next, this was good timing for an update because I'm at a pivotal moment. Oh, before I move on to that, sorry. One thing I did want to mention that I noticed as a side effect from the surgery is hair loss. Oh my gosh, my hair, you can see, is so much thinner. And, you know, I know that's a common side effect, but I always had super thick hair. So I take the biotin, I try to make sure I get my protein and all that stuff, but it has been a problem for me. So you can see I wear my hair up most times, and if I don't, I've got some little clip-in extensions that just kind of go under and make it thicker, but it's definitely thinner, and I don't know if it'll ever be the same again, but whatevs. It is what it is. Okay, now as far as what's next, I'm having plastic surgery. And I know that's kind of common after weight loss. You know, you kind of transition into plastics, so they say. And so, as most of you know, with a lot of weight loss, you're going to have excess skin and things that you may want to address afterwards. So completely up to everybody, to each their own. I personally would like to address 3 areas: my upper arms, my abdomen, and probably my breasts. For a number of different reasons, financially, and I was worried about the recovery and just being under anesthesia too long, I am choosing to start with my arms. And so I know a lot of people will combine procedures, and my plastic surgeon was willing to do that. I just didn't want to go that route, and it was super expensive too. So I'm financing some of it, but I'm paying for some of it my own. So rambling on and on to say that today is Tuesday. On Friday, August the 6th, I will have an arm lift / brachioplasty and lipo on my upper arms. And so my arms have always been super duper big. My thighs too, but my arms bother me the most, so I'll show you. You can see I've got like a normal t-shirt on right here. Let me try to move this, and you see all that hangage. It's just crazy. So as you'll see, mine is not just skin, and I was very open with the plastic surgeon, like, hey, I still have a lot of fat too. Like, I've lost a ton of weight, but this isn't just skin. And so of course we talked about different options, and I met with several different plastic surgeons, by the way, because I didn't want to take the easy way out. But anyways, so yeah, they can address some of that with lipo, and they still felt like I was a good candidate for surgery. So I thought the gastric sleeve was a life changer. I'm just as excited almost about this because it has definitely been a difficult part of my adult life, even being morbidly obese, just always having these big arms. And so I'll pull my sleeve up and show you. So if I put my arm out straight, you can see like where the natural kind of line should be, right? And my forearms are like completely normal, but it's just all of this, so that's a lot. So I'm so excited to get this extra baggage literally cut off. And you know, I can't, like I said, I can't wear even normal. I can wear normal t-shirts, but I try to wear things that come down to my elbow because, you know, it literally hangs out. So I'm just so excited about it, but just like with any surgery, I'm super scared too, but I'm just gonna have faith that everything will be fine. And so yeah, having that Friday, it's an outpatient procedure, takes 2 to 3 hours. I've got my support system, I think I'm ready. But yeah, this is like the second chapter, I guess, and then I'll figure it out later down the road about the other areas of my body, which I can't bring myself to show you on camera. But you know, I think that's just part of the process, is learning to accept your new body for the beauty that it is, and it tells a story about where you've been, and maybe, you know, it doesn't bother you as much, and that's completely fine. I may or may not ever address the other areas, and we'll see. But I would just say, be patient with yourself, trust your gut, and never be afraid of change. That would be my key message to myself when I look back at this, and anybody else. You're not guaranteed happiness. You're not guaranteed health. Nothing is in our control but how we react to it. And I'm just going to continue to try to focus on that. You know, what can I control? What do I want for my life? And keep on keeping on. So I'll try to do better about documenting, especially after this next procedure. But if you listen to me ramble, thanks for listening for 11 plus minutes, and I appreciate any support and wish you all the best too.